A Grammy and granddaughter duo, Pearly Pie Collective, started out as a bonding activity, then quickly turned into a business. And now they are your go-to shop ahead of Mother's Day. So here to share an inside look, we have owner Julie Beffa and Grammy, also known as Grammy, and granddaughter and co-owner Elsie Pearl Nelson. Ladies, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thanks so much for having us.
Well, this is so adorable, everything that you're doing, but what's also adorable is that you're a grandma and a granddaughter. So why don't we talk about how this even first started?
This started when my daughter for Christmas, for the grandkids, she said, why don't you do experiences instead of gifts? They have so many toys. Yeah. So for Elsie, I'm like, what do I do with Elsie? She was 9.
Yeah.
And I started searching for active, things that we could do together, and we found a jewelry making class.
Oh,
so that's how it started. We started doing metalsmithing classes in St. Charles and fell in love with jewelry making.
Yes.
And just kind of exploded from there.
Oh my
Started
goodness.
out as a hobby. And
Elsie, you have a pretty cool grandma, right?
Yeah, I do, yes.
Okay, so we have a lot of the products here today. So why don't we chat first about this side, because I know this is recently launched.
Yes, ma'am. We are launching our charm bar online today. Before, we could do charm bars at pop-ups or private parties, markets, but we wanted to add that to our website. We launched our website a few months ago. So we wanted to have this experience where you could build your own on the website.
Oh, so
we're launching that today.
And charms, they really are all the trend these days, right?
Oh, they're so trendy, but they are also timeless.
Yeah.
With charms, they date back to BC, 400 BC. So, and in the 50s and 60s, they really got popular, and they've stayed pretty popular. They're just, ebbs and flows. Jewelry, everything ebbs and flows.
Completely.
So, yes.
And I love that you can make it very personal. So we also, speaking of that personal touch, we have these scripture stacks, and you're just telling me how this works. It's pretty special.
Yes, so, with our scripture stacks, they're gold beaded bracelets. These are 14 karat gold fill. They'll never tarnish. You can wear them in the water, sweat, swim, workout. But our faith is very important to us, and I saw a lot of bracelets that would say John 3:16 or, and say that, but I wanted something that was just dainty, beautiful, but still depicted our faith. So it's the numeric order of the beads that make them special, and we call them scripture stackers.
Oh,
so we have the John 3:16, which is 3 beads followed by 16 smaller beads, and just a repeating pattern.
Yeah.
So that's how we do our scripture stackers, and I have people ask, can you do a Matthew 5:4 for somebody who needs comforting during a loss? So I did that.
Beautiful.
I did. For the pink ribbon good, I did a 2 Corinthians 1:3 to be strong and courageous. So just kind of
just that little thing just to kind of look down and spark something in your heart, right?
Exactly.
That's
what it is. Yeah.
And that's really
meaningful,
also
purposeful.
even with the charms, like being specific about which charms. It's just special. So
it makes it you. You can make it however you want it to be, and it's really cool. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Well, thank you both so much for joining us
for
today.
us.
These are so cute. We love your products. We're gonna have all the information right there on your screen. You can show me 20 for 20% off online right now. And again, launching today, the charm bar. You're not gonna want to miss it. I know lots of mamas out there would love that for Mother's Day.
Oh, we have so much incoming. Yeah.